What we have at this moment is that we have easily 10 petrochemical houses that have shown interest. There is also something very interesting that has happened in the last 3 to 4 months, and that is that we have suddenly gotten a lot of traction with waste management companies. Especially these waste management companies now realize that many of the other processes have specifications that are not able, that they are not able to fulfill.
And in fact, and if I can speak to that as well, yesterday he was in a conference, and I can tell you he could not eat his lunch or drink coffee. There was a very busy line.
There is a lot of technologies, and it is mechanical recycling, it's chemical recycling, and there is only one big problem. They all require high quality waste. Now, it sounds a bit funny, high quality waste, but what I mean by that is relatively pure, relatively unmixed, as something that you can catch. And it is all great that you have chemical technologies and mechanical technologies, but if they are actually only able to deal with the top, say, 25% of the pile, and nobody is taking care of the bottom 75, then we haven't solved the problem. Well, that is precisely what is our difference, because we take that bottom 75, or maybe between 25 and 75, and the last bit is so rubbish that you probably have to incinerate in the end of the day. But that is what triggers people. As you say correctly, over you weren't there, but I haven't had 1 minute for myself. It was very, very keen and very interesting to see that this is precisely the big thing at the moment. And let's face it, the 10 companies that I just mentioned, and that might be 12, because it goes quite quickly, they are all companies in the order of magnitude of 40 billion or plus. That's the sort of size. On the waste management company, these are not 40 billion companies, they are probably more in the up to 10 billion companies. But that's precisely what they have. We are talking to one of the largest plastic waste collectors in Germany. We're talking about one of the largest in France. We're talking to one of the largest in the Netherlands. But we're also talking to one of the largest in the United States. And they are actively working with us. And it makes me humble and modest to see that such big companies are actually interested in what we are doing.
With regards to our customer engagement, whether it's on the plastic or the bitumen side of things, having a very robust pipeline, and I think you could tell from what Ofer and Eric are saying, the interest is tremendous and it's very, very significant. It remains very solid. It gets better and better every day as our footprint as a company expands globally and we get out there in a meaningful way. Our engagement was partly so we solidified that pipeline, but also show our shareholders and our stakeholders that we have something special here and that's unique, right? Because they don't have the technical background to be able to quantify that. So they could see it through the eyes of who we're engaging with. So that is quite important as well as we go down this pathway.